local organization is making sure kids of all ages in Collier County have a bicycle. Bikes for Tykes started in Naples back in the 80s, and it is still going strong today. Meteorologist Eric Stone is live there in Naples with the founder and all of those bikes. Eric.
Hey, you know what? I don't think I've seen this many bicycles in one place in my life. And, you know, as we're kids and we're learning to ride bikes and, you know, you put the training wheels on, it's pretty memorable, and it gives you a little bit of empowerment when you take those training wheels off. And you know what? Sometimes you need them to go to school. Otherwise, you don't have a way to get to school. So Skip Riffle, he's the founder of Bikes for Tykes, and he helps those kids get these bikes so they can get to school and wherever they need to go. Skip, now, this organization started, what, back in 1987, and how did it get started? How did you start this?
Well, roll the clock back to 1957. I was 8 years old, and it was Thanksgiving, and I was brought up in a small farming community north of Columbus, Ohio, called Mount Gilead. It was actually the county seat of Morrow County. And we were just average middle class, but Dad said, he said, you know, we've got it better off than a lot of people here. He said, maybe it's time that we give something back. He says, does anybody have any idea what we can give back? And I'm 8 years old. I go, hey, Dad, it's bikes. So he said, you know, you might be onto something there, son. And so the next day we went to the junkyard. We picked two families, and I think there was 2 kids in each family. So we went to the junkyard and we got 4 bikes, and we brought them back to the farm, put them in the barn, sanded them down, new paint, new seats, new pedals, new handlebar grips, and we made them like new. And then farmers don't take charity.
Right.
So Christmas Eve night, Dad woke me up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and we had the truck loaded, and we parked down the street, and we wheeled the bikes up on the porch and left them on the porch with a little tag on it that said, Merry Christmas, Santa Claus. And then we took off, and I was sworn to secrecy. So we did that from the time I was 8 until I was 16, and I discovered girls in cars, and it fell by the wayside.
And then you were able to get started by yourself pretty much in the 80s.
1987 came around. I was divorced. My roommate, Steve Bear, he was a mechanic at Gallman Pontiac GMC on Airport Road there. I was a salesman and was manager there.
We've got to go. Okay. We've got to go for now. But bikesandtykes.com is the website. We're going to have a little bit more in the story.
Not .com, .org.
.org. Trent, it's